This is Leigh, and this is Alchemy Intuitive Arts, and today we're going to do a dream, and I call this series Dreamscape. I'm your cosmic tour guide to take you on a trip around the spiritual galaxy. So if you'd like to punch your ticket and come with me, if you're interested, please smash the like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. I'm walking my dog. We're going for a walk. I'm gonna take her swimming in the lake. Right now I'm gonna talk about a crazy dream I had last night. And in that dream, I'm not sure if that dream is related to me or if it's related to somebody else. But I think it's important when I have these dreams to put them out so people know what's going on, and maybe they can make decisions about their own life. And so in this dream, it was almost like I was in these underground tunnels, or I was in some building, and there was a whole bunch of homeless people there, and we were moving around the building, and it was nighttime, and we were looking for places to bed down, a place to sleep. Wasn't quite sure what to do. I had not found myself in this situation of being homeless before in this dream, although I have experienced that in real life, and I wasn't really with anybody I knew. I was pretty much by myself, and it was kind of a learning experience because I think it was the first night I had ever been in that situation. So it's kind of like walking around and walking with some other people. And then I went down the hall further with a few other people, and I saw some cots. And so I said to them, hey, there's some cots here. Let's get a cot and we can sleep on these cots tonight. So I went over to this place and I started picking out a cot. And as I was doing that, I was kind of on one of the cots, and as I was doing that, I was surrounded by some people, and they threw a gun at me. And I remembered in the past that somebody had asked me to hold a gun for them, and I did not want to have my fingerprints on this gun, so I kind of lurched my hands out and, made it so that I couldn't catch the gun. I just kind of stuck my body, my solar plexus out, my chest out, to block the gun, and the gun landed on the ground. And I was like, oh, thank God I didn't touch that thing, because who knows what people do with a gun, especially in this environment. And so I kind of noticed that the people, there was a female in particular that had thrown the gun at me, and they were all kind of disappointed that I had not caught the gun or put my fingerprints on the gun. And so right after that, I freaked out, and I woke up out of my dream state. Here we are at the lake, taking Lulu swimming. Whoa, it's so beautiful, and Lulu loves it. She knew exactly what to do when we got here. We've done this many times before. But anyways, in the dream, I was so happy that I had not touched the gun and had not put fingerprints on the gun. And the people, I could tell, were disappointed that I hadn't. And when I woke up, I was overcome with like this fear, like that somebody was trying to frame me for something with this particular gun. And needless to say, it freaked me out because part of it was the dream state and part of it was my waking state. And obviously, I've never done anything bad with a gun. I would never do anything like that bad with a gun. But it made me think that people out here need to be careful if you're being asked to hold somebody's gun that's not your gun. And they're asking you to say, hey, take a look at this gun. You know, what do you think about this new gun that we got? Isn't it cool? Well, guess what? Some people can use those people's naive experiences as a potential to have somebody else's fingerprints on the gun. I mean, that's kind of what I came away with in the dream. I don't know how realistic that is, but that is the dream that I had. And so I give this as a warning sign to some people out there, or anybody out there, to be cautious, number one, with the people that you're hanging out with, and number two, don't mess with guns, and unless you have them for your own personal security, and if that's the case, don't let anybody else have them or use them, because that could cause a problem for you. And with that said, peace. Love. Lulu. Come on. Go swimming again. Thanks for watching.